little bit of leakage. It's alright. I'll be alright. Luckily it's at the bottom and not at the upper part. Sweet. Hey guys. Welcome back to our base camp, I guess you could call it here. Just put in a real long hike. Gonna build a lean-to today. You can see the site's undisturbed, so that's awesome. Let's just start to poke around a little bit now and look for a good spot. By the way, I got my new backpack with me. Check out the video up in the corner to see what's inside. I'm not gonna do a pack review. I did a review video for that. But yeah, here we are. Here's the chair. Fireplace is there. There's some wood. That'll be helpful for a head start. Before we head out though, I'm just gonna get my my knife on, and might as well strap on the flashlight too. But oh yeah, beautiful out here. Gonna be a 3-day trip, so no real big hurry. We'll need our cordage too. Some new cordage. I really like that stuff so far. I was messing with it a little bit last night. Yep, just gonna put the old knife on, and we'll just pocket this stuff. Okay, let's go. I'm thinking we can do something right down in here. It's gonna be far enough away for in the winter time we won't be visible. So we're kind of like up and down a little hill. So let's get back in there and check it out. Okay, I think this is gonna be okay. The sun will set that way. I know I want the back sort of protecting us from the way we go in. I'm not really considering direction or wind or anything. I just know that there's a little downhill over here. There's a substantial downhill. It's kind of mysterious. And you know, we came in that way, so who knows who else would come in that way. Now we're out here. I mean, we're far out. So you know, I think this is gonna work. There's a little room for a fire out here. I'll show you the area a little bit more, but I think I'm gonna put like a bench right here. So we'll put the ridgepole right about here. And then you'll come back in. So let's take a look at it. Yep, so this tree to that tree, I think that'll be all right. That'll work. It's gonna, to be quite honest, it's very, I don't know if you can really tell, but it's very bumpy and lumpy, and there's not many trees that are the right distance apart without, you know, like a big huge pit or something crazy, or a widowmaker. So yeah, I think this is going to be the spot. There's no widowmakers. Yeah, it's decent. So I'm gonna work on getting a ridgepole. There's a lot of wood I want, but there's a big old, I don't know if that's wasp or bumblebee hole down in there, so I'm just gonna not go back there. I think we'll still be all right with building right here where we want to, but can't get to the, there's a lot of decent wood back in there I wanted. Kind of a bummer, because you know, in the fall and the winter time bugs aren't going to be an issue, so I'm still going to stick with that location. I think I found a decent ridgepole here. Also, I think I can hear a four-wheeler or something way off in the distance. In case you didn't watch the last video, this is an old ATV trail, which brings me back in here. Anyways, right here's a good piece. I think this is going to be long enough. Just going to cut it right here. Yeah, I just want to make sure before I cut it. Yeah, that's going to do it. got some oak too. Well, I'd like to have, I think I do want to work with pine, but I don't mind having an oak ridgepole. Yeah. So, something like this. Right down in here. It's a good feeling. Good feeling to have that first pull. So I'm gonna take a little break, head back up, get some water. I guess you're looking at my stomach, but get some water. I'm gonna chop that end off and we'll tie her on. And by taking a little break, I meant going to the bathroom. So took a little longer than I wanted to, but anyways, I'm gonna start with a jam knot. We're just gonna get this side up. I've already cut the end off. So it's just a knot at the end, and then you do another start another knot like that, and we'll cut some of this off right about like so. Going to come right up, and I didn't quite cut that long enough, but probably just long enough. Could have gave it a little more room. That kind of sucks. Oh well, not a big deal. Just the right amount, quite honest. There we go. We can just, I'll wrench that on once we're sure we have the right height. And I'll move the camera over here too in a minute. Okay. And what did I say? Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good, yep. Okay, so this time I'm gonna not cut the rope first. So just do a little knot at the end and another loose knot. And then we'll bring this up about yay high. And this is a big old tree. So how do I want to do this? Yeah, we'll go this way. Bring it around. Get that twig out of the way. Ugh. Get out of the way. Get out of my way. This is a dead twig. Okay, what am I doing here? I'm losing. Okay, right. Yeah, so I just want to make sure I've got enough this time. There we go. And my knot tightened down on me. Just a second. Bear with me, bear with me. Okay. And up. I don't know, I guess I'm not going to be able to capture the tightening of the knot, but we'll take a look at them in a minute. Almost done. I'll grab you here. So then you can just wrench it on there like that. And we'll leave it, I'm gonna leave it loose until we get the first couple of boards up. And then I might do a couple more reinforcements. But that way if we wanna move it, we just pull this end and it'll slide out. So let's take a look. I think we're a bit lopsided here. But yeah, not bad. Ridgepole's up. I don't know if I want to I think I'm going to bring that side up just a tad. I'll bring this up just a little bit. We think we straight? Yeah, I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna wrap this to lock it. Boom, do a couple little loops like this. Like this, like you can see. And then I'm gonna do the same over here. I know you can't see. Okay, so all nice and tight. That's good. That'll do it. Here's a front view. I know you were kind of lopsided. Anyways, I'm gonna quit rambling. Let's get some, go get some poles to lean. Let's grab the old saw there. Found this huge down log. Not able to find much soft stuff, but yeah, that's a beast. Gonna get a couple, maybe 3 or nice pulls out of that. In here, I think I'm gonna get a, anyways, let me finish. Here, I'm gonna just make a little measuring stick out of that, and I'll just use that to carry around with me to look for stuff. I think I'm gonna do up a little smoker back in here. The bugs are starting to get to me. Or maybe not, because I don't have my lighter. I'll just keep at it. Be a decent firewood too. Some nice solid poles, huh? Anyways, I'm gonna just keep chopping these down. So here's those, that one log got me 3 support beams. Nice and straight so far. Got a lot of work to do. And there's not really an abundance of straight stuff out here, so I'm gonna just get as many as I can and get it filled in the best I can. So looking good. Okay, so I've got a bunch of poles over here. We're gonna put them up. I just did a really long haul. I got 5 or 10, a little more difficult than I thought, but I did get some pine. So I'm just gonna start laying them up here. I'll take these little stubs off later. Yeah, nice. And got some oak too. Yeah, so far so good. might have to cut this one. Yeah, how's that looking? It's looking decent, getting there. I think I'm gonna start to weave long ways now. And then I'm gonna get camp set up. Actually, I'm gonna take a little break, get some water, maybe put the tent up, maybe get a fire started. The bugs are hitting me, and this is a nice start. I mean, this is day one. We've got 3 days left, so no need to go too hard. Okay, so there's the side view. Looking decent. I'm happy with that. So head back over to camp now. Yeah, might have to do a little rearranging, but I think what I'm gonna do next is get the longer, thin ones and weave. And then we'll start laying some pine boughs on. So far so good. Okay, so I'm back at the campsite. Getting a little break here in my chair. The lean-to is way back that way, and we can't see it even from here, and I'm way up off the trail, so that's awesome. I'm gonna head back and start weaving some smaller pieces into those vertical poles we leaned on. Okay, see how this goes. I don't know. Just gonna weave them in. No real method here. So here's what I've got. Not sure what I think about that yet, but just gonna keep weaving them in like that and see what I think. It's good enough. That's good. Okay. Well, I'm just going to do this and then I'll bring you back on and think about whether I like this method or not. Yeah, that ought to be good. I'm just anxious to get the debris on to actually have a solid wall. Now, I am, in later trips, I'm going to come out, because I'm sure some of it will rot, you know, because we're in September right now, so today's September 1st. But I'm really building this for my fall and winter camps. I'm gonna bring a tarp out and put it up in here as well, most likely. I'm also gonna think about doing a little something overhead here in the future, but it's still gonna be, who knows if we'll get to that this time. But I'm gonna get to work. It's starting to rain, so I'm gonna go set up my tent. But yeah, that's looking good. Fucking motherfucking son of a bitch. So, I only brought 3 stakes. Just again, trying to stay super lightweight. And I didn't bring my bag, so I just put a jam knot on this. And there we go. That jam knot comes right out nice and easy. And I can just save that. Roll it back up. You don't want to watch me put the tent up, do you? Thing's awesome. I say it every time, but it's true. Oh, we'll just pop these stakes in. Might have to adjust a little bit, but good enough. Yeah, I'm gonna have to adjust that a little bit. Anyways, gonna think about getting dinner on. Freaking starving. Yeah, no need for wind power. And it is starting to rain. Just a little bit damp out here, not too bad. Surprised the mosquitoes weren't a lot worse, but they were kind of fierce today though. Go with something like that for the grill. Guess what I remembered this time? Coffee. That's a real bummer when you forget your coffee. So it's marinated in some Worcestershire and it's got some seasonings on there. I'm gonna put some steak seasoning on it too. So I'll put some on the seasoned side and then I'll let that cook for a little bit, flip it, and I'll put more on. Oh yeah, I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling it. Nature setting in. Dead silence. Had a good day today. Can't wait to get this steak in me, man. I'm freaking starving. Do up a little bit of Kool-Aid my mom gave me, these little single go pouches. Not sure what else I'm gonna have yet, but I'm gonna monkey with the coals here and beat around camp for a little bit. I'll tear this thing down. Oh, I forgot, brought potatoes, foil, butter with me. As I said, I'm gonna do up that single. What's that? That just tears right off. Yeah, and I've been wanting to get these for a long time, and I went to go see my see my mother, and she gave me a bunch. And she didn't even know that I wanted them. So this is Hawaiian punch. And I'm gonna do up those potatoes too. But I've been wanting to try this for, oh yeah. Look at that. Oh, it's a little strong, but I probably shouldn't have used all that. But, so yeah, I'm gonna do up these potatoes here. I got a couple things of foil. Yeah, I went a little too heavy on the Hawaiian punch, because I've got to remember to reserve water. But just like that. Never want to put your finger under the blade. And if I have to have a couple bigger chunks, that's fine. Now I'll just do them both up. Bigger chunks are okay with me. I'm just gonna plop that butter right in there, and I'm gonna put a little steak seasoning on. And then we'll, oh yeah, and that steak, I bet that steak's ready to flip. So I want to hurry up and get these on. That ought to do it. Oh, they're up just like that. Used to do this when I was a kid. Go camping with the family. And I brought quite a bit. A lot of foil. That's good. I'll just have extra foil. If I'm going to get use for it. Set that right in the coals here. Just want to, I'll have to just roll some coals over, but I'm willing to bet this thing's ready to flip. No, not quite. That's fine. That's okay though, because I'm gonna need to get the fire going up a little bit here. Get some more coals. I thought that would go up a little faster, but looking good for dinner, man. Awesome. Starving. Okay, the rain was starting to pick up, so I put that canopy flap out there, put some wood under there, got my gear in the tent. Ooh. And then I'm starting to do like a long fire, and this is starting to roar a little too hard. And then I pulled the steak out a little bit, and I slid the potatoes down in there. Bet you can hear them boiling. And that butter. Yeah, now I'm gonna have to pull that steak back. But yeah, slow, steady rain. I've got some nice cover. Yeah, I'm not even feeling anything right now, so. But yeah, dinner's coming along perfect timing. This is exactly when I like to have dinner. Gonna have to pull that steak back. It's kind of sketchy. Oh yeah. Let's get some more seasonings on that beast. What did I do with my seasonings? There they are. Can you hear that? Those potatoes cooking? Yeah, there's some seasonings. This is gonna be freaking off the hook, man, I'm telling you. Oh, Worcestershire sauce on that steak. Put some oregano, I forget what I put. I put like 3 other spices. Got some steak and potatoes and Kool-Aid. Got a nice piece of smoked salmon in there. I did check that video out. Yeah, this is gonna be a great meal. Probably one of my best meals out. Oh, that's looking awesome. Look at that. Yeah, huh? That's freaking awesome. I'm good. Look at that. It's just a little steak, but that's alright. That's looking nice. You hear them potatoes sizzling? I'm going to try to shift them over a little bit. Listen to that boil, to that bubbling. Starting to lose light. Beautiful day. Get you a shot of camp. Oh. Amazing. So I found my old bush fork from a couple weeks ago. But yeah, looking done. I'm gonna pull that off, let it sit, and then I'm gonna pull the potatoes off. Boom. Perfect. Some Kool-Aid. Yes, I am going to enjoy this. Oh, anyways. I'm gonna tear this down now. I'll let you know how it goes. Or how it tastes. Everything came out really nice. These potatoes are perfect, a little bit of char. Steak's nice, not too well done. Mm-hmm. That's decent. Wow. Really good. Man, that steak came out real good. I'm freaking starving. Doing all that sawing today takes a lot out of you. I definitely need a better, right now I'm just using an all-purpose saw blade. I'm gonna definitely need a deadwood blade. Whoa, did you hear that? It's a huge boom. Anyways, let me finish this off. It's starting to rain pretty good. So what I do is I just put my logs on long ways so it protects the coals, and we'll be fine. Oh, just kicking back in my bush chair here. Oh, excuse me. Sipping the old trail juice, if you know what I mean. Great night. Can you hear that rain? It's coming down pretty hard. You know, I'm feeling a couple little drops here and there, but they said I'm under, and you can't see above, but I'm under a pretty decent canopy, so this is just fine. If it gets too bad, I'll jump in the tent. Hope you enjoyed the footage for the day. I'm just about beat. I'm gonna call it a night. We'll see you in the morning. We'll finish building that lean-to tomorrow. Well, probably not finish, but we'll start on the bench. We'll do a little more on the back wall, and then we'll touch it up on Sunday before I head out. Anyways, good night, guys. Morning. Pretty much did a little rain all night. Okay, so finally stopped raining. It's actually still drizzling, but after my little cup of coffee here, we'll get back to work. Good stuff. So, after some coffee and a chocolate power bar, I'm ready to go. Really damp out here. Super damp. If you can see, it's really wet. That's okay. Anyways, I've decided that I do want to get some more poles before I weave and patch. I don't know, I just think that it'll make it a little bit better. Well, good morning, lean-to. Nice. Yeah, so I think I do want to put just a couple more poles in here, a couple big ones, a couple over here, just to make it more sturdy. I mean, really don't have to, but might as well. I might think about tying, I don't know, a couple of these down too, but really no need to. I mean, the weather's sure not gonna move them, especially when they're all weaved in like that. So, looking good to me. Just gathered some more poles here. Got a little measuring stick here. I'm just gonna chop some of these down. It's a mixture of oak and pine. So I'll break these stubs off later. just going to try to mark them up real quick, then saw them down. Okay, so I'll get those cut down and get some more processed and we'll put them up. Yeah, so I am going to pull off the weaving we did. I know it kind of sounds ridiculous, but I want to get those down in there and then pile on top of them. Ooh, the sun's starting to come out. I know it seems like a waste of time, but let's just do it right. Or do it better. Okay. So now we can get more sort of base poles down. I'll worry about the alignment once I get them up. Just want to get more up. I'll align them later. Real big one here. There, that's going to be a better base. There we go. I feel a little better about that, having just more poles in. Now I'm going to try to weave those sticks back in and then get the debris on. Actually, I think I'm going to save the debris for the last step. I'd really like to get my bench / bed started. So I think even before I weave those thin ones back in, I want to get the bench. I think that's important, just in case something goes wrong or something's out of place. But yep, I'm gonna have a nice bench back in here. Cut these 4 base logs here, and then we're gonna lay 2 across, 2 longer ones, and then we'll go this way. And I'm gonna cut those longer ones to lay on top right here. So say right about here. It's about a body's width. So I'm gonna take 2 of those off of this tree, and then we'll find longer ones. So I was out here and I found this tree here that's gonna work good for the bench, but I see water down here. I have never been down here yet. Okay. But I'm gonna have to get down here later today. Yeah, it's just a little puddle. Cool. Oh, very cool. Oh, nice. Maybe get a... There's a nice piece right there. Wow. Little swampy area down in here. Cool. Anyways, I'm gonna finish rounding up the wood for the bench, and then we'll put that together. Phew, I'm starting to get lightheaded. I need a drink. Starting to stutter again. Nice, that'll be easy to work with. Going to align these. Put this one. Actually, I'm going to bring it out just a little bit. Something like that. And I was able to gather a couple for the bench. Might be a little too long. So that's a piece of oak there. And 2 pines to start. The dead pine is scarce. There's a lot of pine back in here, but it's very scarce. We'll still need a bunch more, and that just wants to roll. So I'm gonna wedge stakes in to keep it all square and everything, but this is a good start. I'm gonna have to next time I'll bring my axe and we'll knock some of these stubs off, because they're gonna, right now we're asking for it. Yeah, it's a nice bench height. Obviously we'll be facing that way, but so yeah, looking good. I think I'm seeing a nice piece to make a bench out of here. Yeah, that looks decent. It's oak, but nice and straight. Get 3 or 4 good pulls out of that, huh? That works. I'm just going to try to put something underneath it so it can so I'm not pinching the blade, you know. Oh, maybe that'll work like that, yeah. There. Some are going to be much thicker than others. I guess we'll have to just do some trial and error here, but these things, some of these logs are super heavy. Do some tweaking, obviously, but get a little something started. Got one more. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I can handle that. Yeah, that's perfect. Get a little fire pit started out here. Not too bad. I think what I'm going to do now is start putting the horizontal thinner stuff back in. Then we'll get the debris and brush up on it. But yeah, I'm super happy with that. That's going to be awesome for this fall and winter. I definitely want to get some stones for the fire pit too right there. It's going to be great. Build a little backdrop. Okay, so I've weaved some sticks in and sort of just rammed some junk in and out through there. And then I'm going to put some pine branches on here. I only took a couple off, bottom. It's just like pruning the tree. It's not hurting the tree at all. I mean, if you take a lot, it could hurt the tree, but just to take a couple, I mean, you're just pruning the tree, really. So, and then I'm just going to lay these right in the back here, and we'll start heaping on leaves. So I've started the process of filling it in. I don't know, man. I don't know if that's the way I want to go or not, because I don't know, I almost wanted to go, have the poles right up against each other, but that'd have been twice as much work, and I don't know, I think I can make it work this way. It's just going to need a lot of debris and sticks and leaves, and that should be good. And I'll just do like another layer of sticks on top of that to make sure we have a nice layer of insulation. Yeah, I might pull the bench out of there too, just to pull the leaves out of the inside. So it was a real pain hanging that last night in the dark. But it's lunchtime, so I'm gonna pull it down. It's tied off to the tree right there. About like that, and then I just kind of wedge it in. It's going to be hard to do one-handed. Let me see if I can. Yeah, this. There we go. I should have just used my rope, but I'm so used to using that junk cord. I don't know, I guess it has some use, but now I got that new rope, I'll probably just get rid of it. So for lunch, I'm just going to have my smoked salmon. It's already cooked. Some oats and orange, and some more of this crushed stuff. So, oh yeah. Look at this. Look at this salmon. Oh. Oh, that is so good. So phenomenal. Man, I can feel the calories coming back. It's like instant revitalization. I was starting to fade. I've had this orange for, I don't know, I took it out on a trip and didn't eat it last time, so good stuff. By the way, I think I've got a liter stashed. I always stash a little bit for my way back, or it's about 3 miles. Might have to go get it. I don't think I want to, but just a heads up. Just a little splash of that. That'll do me for lunch. And we'll probably do up some chicken fried rice for dinner. Ooh. It's like almonds and oats. Really needed the food. I was starting to fade. I'm gonna save the other half too for a snack. Oh, that was a good lunch. Oh, is this thing tangled? This is why I hate this junk cord. Just gotta kind of unloop it. I don't know what's going on. There we go. There, nice easy slide. Man, smoked salmon, an orange, oats, Kool-Aid. Eating like a king out here. Anyways, gotta get back at it. Yeah, so here it is, completely, to be honest with you, stuttering. I'm not looking forward to putting all that debris up on there, but it's got to be done. It's not as bad as I'm making it out to be, but I'm super happy right now, especially after that lunch. Got my energy back. Look at it, man. It's just awesome looking. Looking awesome, huh? Getting there. A few little holes back in there, but still it's coming along nice. I'm really happy with it. Glad to get that digging in the leaves part out of the way. Got some shade here. I gotta be careful with these spikes, but yeah, this is perfect. I mean, I can slide it back. If it rains, I'll be out of the rain or the snow or whatever. This is awesome. Looking good. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to stake it down yet. Probably going to pull the bench out and pull some of the debris out and flip it on top. Coming along. Oh. A little patchwork to do here and there, but that's a good start. That big old wall of debris. That's what I want. I'm gonna do the sides too, but I don't know if I'll get to it on this trip. Hopefully. Just gonna do like a log type of wall. The real bummer is I can't find any dead standing pine, so I don't want to be doing that wall with oak. But yeah, looking good. Anyway, so now let's head back, and I want to go on a little adventure and look for some stones for the fireplace. So I'm out on a trail, a little ways from camp. I'm seeing these little ones, and they'll be fine. I might just gather up a bunch of little ones, but now I don't have anything to carry them in. So I'm basically going to be limited to what I could carry. I guess I could rig something up, but I don't know. It's nice to be out on the trail a little bit. Yeah, I'm seeing a couple back in here. Just get these little ones. I don't really know where we can get any nice big ones, and to be quite honest with you, I don't want to be hauling big ones, but it would be nice to have a few decent sized ones. For some reason, I thought I remember, ooh, there's a nice one. Thought I remember there being some bigger sized ones up here, so we'll take a little stroll and see. Oh, that's just beautiful. Just starting September, I'd say it's around 76, not quite 80, but it's, and I could be wrong about that, but it's just a gorgeous day. So beautiful out here. It's not scorching hot like it was yesterday. Man, it was so muggy, and just on the way in, the hike in was super brutal. Yeah, I'm seeing some good ones. Yeah, cool. So we'll have something. Might be able to have dinner at the new lean-to tonight, huh? Sounds good. Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna poke around out here for a bit and see what I can find. Look what I just found. I don't know if you'll be able to see the, it's like crystal or quartz or something. It's really nice. A little more over here. That's awesome. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. 6. I thought I had 7. I think I dropped one and just said the heck with it, but that's what I wanted. I'm starting to feel like I'm making real progress here. I'm gonna clean this front area out a little bit and make it a little more comfortable. Hey, get out of my lean-to. So, just going to clear some of this. I've done plenty of this today. Just clearing off some of the junk for the fire pit. I'd say it's about 2 or 3 steps away. For fall and winter, I'm gonna move it back, but it's freaking so hot. I sit about 3 to 4 feet away from the little fires I do. So I'm just gonna leave most of the plant life go. I mean, I want it to be sheltered, you know? But I don't want to like cut any of the shrubs or anything. So I think for now, I'm just gonna do like a half moon. And something like this. And I think I am going to go out and grab a couple more. Something like that. I'll clear all this out of here. Change in plans. Instead of me going to grab more stones, I'm going to go grab my emergency water supply. It's about a 3-mile walk. I'm not going to be able to go to the rest of the day without that water. I don't know what time it is, maybe 2 or 3. And I've only got a couple swigs left. I was hoping to ration a little bit better, but I used a little bit too much of the Kool-Aid, and I sweat out more than I thought I was going to. I thought it would be a little cooler, so it's a 3-mile hike, no gear, so it's not so bad. And I think it's a liter, so the water I've got at camp will have to work for rehydrating my rice and maybe a little coffee. But yep, so once again, shorted myself with water. About halfway. Got a beautiful, nice breeze coming through. Beautiful day. If it were any hotter, I wouldn't be able to go the full 3 days. I remember there was a day it was like 90 degrees. A couple days where I got like 95, 97 degrees. Soaked right through a gallon. So, just a little bit of temperature difference really makes a difference. And I'm kind of just mumbling and stumbling because I'm multitasking, being observant and walking and talking. Anyways, yeah, about halfway there. Gorgeous day, getting a nice breeze. Very beautiful. So somewhere back in here, should be able to recognize it. Is that it? Yeah, I think that is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Ho 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 ho. Okay. Nice. So, yeah. I don't know why I do this to myself. I still haven't learned. After the 25 nights I've done house. Who knows how many it's been. I've got to tally them up still, but I always short myself on water. And I knew coming in that I was going to need it, but it's really so I don't go overboard on the water. Because I thought, well, the less I have out there, I'll be forced not to drink as much, but I just sweat out way too much, and it's not bad. I feel comfortable, say I hurt my back or I mess something up and it slows me down. I need my water. So, you get an injury and you're dried out. Not a good situation, and then the fear kicks in, and then things could start going downhill. But yeah, I just feel better having it with me. So, whatever. I needed, a gallon of water weighs 10 pounds. So that's another issue. And I don't mind getting out for a walk. It's a beautiful day. Anyways, my arm is getting sore. Okay, so, best of both worlds. More water, more stone. I got a big old stone too. Nice. So now what I'm going to do is start laying logs in like this. I'm going to do pine. I'm done cutting oak for today, unless it's for firewood. So I also switched out one of the bench poles too, so it's all oak, and that way I can use some of the pine to build up this wall. Might not get it all done. I'm going to try. I'm going to have to get out and look for some more dead standing pine. I'm just going to nail in this spike here for sort of a support guide. Maybe I'll do it right here. Did I say nail in? I meant hammer. That one's a little long, but just try to get the idea. Definitely need more pine. So there's a start. I put a couple more on back here. I'm just making a better stake now for the inside. Not sure if you heard that, but I'm making another stake for the inside. And it's slim pickings with the pine out here. I mean, they're all living. I don't want to take a living tree, so. And I'm just gonna do a little bevel here so it doesn't split. I'm not really going to have to hammer it all that hard, so it's not necessary, but to just help prevent it from splitting. Okay, that's much better. Got for pine left is this for now, so gonna have to get out there and find more. Might have to go on a little walk for it, but gotta do what you gotta do. Coming together, huh? There's a lot of work cutting that bench. I might have to adjust some of this down in here because it's been shifted around while I've been working, but yep, got our little wall started. And this is a very special moment. First fire at the lean-to. Birch bark. An abundance of birch bark out here, just down that hill. Oh, this feels good. Got a lot accomplished. Get out of the bugs, man. Just a little smoker. That's all I'm looking for here. Oh man, here we are. Finally. Look at this. Oh, look at that. Finally. So beautiful. Let's do a quick walk around. Not done, got lots more work to do, but got a good start on it. Got a lot more patchwork to do back here, but yeah, let's just do a little walk around. That's beautiful. Yeah, totally loving this. So here it is. View from the lean-to. I'm blessed. No doubt about it. This is absolutely gorgeous. Just gonna sit here and wind down and relax for a little bit. Actually gonna sip the trail juice and just calm down for a little bit. Anyways, got quite a few more hours of sunlight. I have no idea what time it is, and I don't really care. But yeah, this is what I've been waiting for, sitting right here. Been waiting a long time for this. Obviously, I couldn't wait till the fall or winter. So I took the bear bag down, and I'm just gonna get some try to get some smaller stuff here for tonight and tomorrow. So really just doing some prep work. Gonna get something to eat soon here. I will take that down. Smoker's doing fine, keeping the bugs away. Some nice oak. This will burn nice. Ooh. Really should have it up on something. This will make fire much more easy. And since I've got 2 camps out here now, I'm not sure if I want to move or just head back. Like, I want to hang out here tonight, so I think I'll just hang out here, and then I don't want to deal with moving the tent, you know. It's gonna help me out a lot. Oh, that's split. Yeah, that's the natural check. Cool. So yeah, this will be good for dinner and later tonight, and also in the morning. Probably gonna do a little bit more. Nice. Gonna set the grill up here in a second. I've got some good coals started here. So let's just something like this. Oh, doing this, but there we go, just a little rinse. And still didn't get it. Just go very, very light. Yeah, looking about ready. Nice and hot. Got another nice piece of my smoked salmon here too. Getting my dinner out of the way before sunset this time. That way I can share the experience with you guys and I'm not eating in the dark. So just look at that. That is good stuff. Not sure what time it is. I would assume 5 or 6, maybe. No, more like 7. I'm gonna say 6:37. I was out looking for pine. I found this super long pole. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but I don't know. I'm just going to hang on to it, let it sit here. I'm not going to cut it. I'm going to think about it, but I've got some good ideas in mind for some additions. But yeah, we're looking good. As we can see, the sun's setting over here. Isn't it beautiful? Very beautiful night. I'm sorry, evening I should say so far. Back at base camp. I've been looking around for dead standing pine. Just can't find any. And I found that big, huge, long oak pole. Just gonna think on it for a bit. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it'll be useful for something. Got a lot of ideas in mind. Just gonna kind of meditate on it for a while. Anyways, yeah, check out the sunset. Just a beauty. You can see the fire smoking up over there. Oh, that's beautiful, huh? Not quite setting yet, but it's getting close. Yeah, so check out my new bag. It's pretty sweet. Nice pocket over here. Zipper pouch. Another one over here. This thing is perfect for me. Zipper up here. There's a slot in there. Another little zipper pouch. Nice big old bottom. It's got super awesome padding. This thing is just perfect for me. Absolutely perfect. Loving it. I think it's got... No? Oh, okay. But yeah. That is a nice bag. That is exactly what I needed. I'm going to probably do a little customization on the bottom for sleeping pads and blankets or whatnot, but I just love it so far, man. It's just enough room for what I need. I mean, I kind of overpacked on this trip, and still, like, the weight, it wasn't awkward or anything. It was just, it balances nice. It's just nice and smooth ride. There, it's starting to set. Yeah. And this is one of the reasons I'm sitting down in the lean-to right now. This is one of the reasons why I chose to face this direction. So I know the smoke. I've camped here several nights, right? And I know the smoke blows that way, so that's another reason. But yeah, this is just... I'm just so, like, beside myself right now. This place is just amazing, beautiful. Got that fresh smell from the pine. Yeah, one thing I want to try is some of a wintergreen tea. There's tons of wintergreen out here. Tons of it. I'm pretty sure that's wintergreen. I know I definitely identified some earlier. But yeah, this is heaven on earth, man. Doesn't get much better than this. I'm sure it can get a little bit better, but and I can't ask for more, that's for sure. Still can't get the talking thing down right either, huh? So, gonna go with a mixture of wood tonight. So I've got a piece of maple here. A little bit of variety. Oh. Set you up right there. Time for a new blade. That's about it for the sunset there. Got some nice shots in though. Yeah, so the clouds are gonna cover it, and fair enough. Looking nice. You know, I'm going to take back what I said about this blade, because for oaks, it's cutting just fine. So this is an all-purpose blade, but so I guess we'll just need a couple different types of blades. See that? That's decent. That's nice solid oak. So I'm happy with it. I mean, you saw what we put this thing through today. You know, I'm not sponsored or anything, but I gotta tell you, man, this is a nice damn saw. Real happy with it. It's super light too. So here's the firewood situation. That'll get me through the night. There's more down in there too, so. Yep, that'll be good. So I spread the rocks out a little bit, pulled them back, and give us a little more room. By the way, let me show you a new way to split a log. It's just I just wanted to show you something here. Let me see if I could find something. If you split a log right on its check, one of these thinner ones, you can get away with using, you know, a much smaller knife now. This is just the cheapest brand of Mora that you can get. So I would like to have a new knife, but let me show you how I do this. Actually, let me look for a better one. Here we go. So we've got this check right here. Yeah, pretty much on both sides. If you lay your knife right into the check, I've got this hammer knocker here. It's a big old knot. But lay it in the check. Nice and easy, right in half. And so you can get your smaller pieces. So it's much easier than even, you know, just trying to take a smaller piece, so you can get it and cut them right in half that way. Whereas doing these, it took a lot more effort. So just a little tip that I've learned along my way of doing this. So now that I think about it, I'm going to go on one final wood run, and I'm going to get a little bit more. I'd like to have a nice decent fire out here tonight to celebrate the building of the new lean-to. So we'll take a little walk off into the woods before it gets too dark. There's just all kinds of huge, long, recently fallen stuff out here. I mean, that's another huge one. We might be able to get away with building something really awesome out here. And there just happens to be, right where it fell, another standing nice piece of oak there. So that'll work for my extra celebration piece of firewood or whatnot. Don't need to get fancy. I mean, that'll do it. Nice small sizes, easy to cut, low energy. And it'll burn better too. Hopefully better flame. I'm never gonna believe this. There's our pine. Like, it's dead. It's the only, I've looked all day. I'm kidding you not, and I only found like 3. That is awesome. So the site's right over there. Wow, best finds at night. Nice. Yep, that's perfect. It's dead. I'm looking for one of those all day. Got a nice little campfire going here. There's the shelter. Looking pretty decent. good firewood here. Bench is nice. Having a great night. I'm gonna leave that pine sit down there. I'm gonna get that tomorrow. We'll bring it up. It's a nice find that's gonna help us finish the wall off. Maybe start something else. But I trimmed everything, all the extra length sticking out, so it's coming together nicely. Very happy with it. So I'm actually laying down right now, and not too bad at all. Yeah, I wish I could sleep here, but the bugs are just gonna get to me. Even if I did cover myself in a blanket, they'd come underneath the logs. Ugh. Yeah. It's coming out nice so far. Well, I'm going to call it a night. Another successful day on the books. I hope you enjoyed today's build. I had a lot of fun. There's still more to come. We'll pull that tree out of the woods in the morning. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Got some thunder rolling in. Rain's coming down. Nice. Gonna cool us off a little bit. A little bit of leakage. It's alright. I'll be alright. Luckily it's at the bottom and not at the upper part. Good morning. Got super soaked last night. Just poured. Got some nice lightning though. Thunder and lightning. Ooh. Good morning. Super damp. It'll go up though. There we go. Got the fire going. Got some stuff drying out. Looking good. Let's go grab our tree from last night. Can actually see it. And I kid you not, I walked all down through there and only found like a total of 4 so far. This is the 4th one. But yeah, that's a decent one. That'll help us finish off the wall. Okay, so because of the dampness, I'm not able to take all these branches off. So, just gonna let it dry. I mean, this saw is just not made for cutting, those little damp pine branches like that. So, I mean, it just kind of, the teeth just stick on it. So, just gonna have to let that dry. Can't snap them off. So, it's just too damp. But, I know we'll kick back here for a bit and see how the day turns out. We got our wood drying out and burning down. It's burning nice. A little bit of a mist going on. But yeah, just nice and cold and damp. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I had a lot of fun. We still got more work to do. We'll pick it up next time. A lot of fun, a lot of patchwork to do still. Got to get the wall up and maybe clean the site up. Anyways, thanks for hanging in there. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.